Hello and welcome to Behind the Lines. I'm Diane Dayton. We're going to talk about one of my favorite things in the summertime, and it is the Longs Park Summer Music Series and the Art Festival. And with me right now, Rick Faulkner. You are the Art Festival co-chair. Thanks for being back. We've had you here before.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Tony Kirkner, you are a board member of the Longs Park Amphitheater Foundation.
Correct.
And you are also on the programming committee for the music this summer.
Yes, happy to be here.
Yeah, this has been fun, hasn't it?
It always is fun.
And what a process.
It is.
Coming
It is.
up with what you're going to present.
It starts many months in advance before we actually announce the lineup. So yeah.
No easy task. How do you even go about this?
Well, many hands make for light work. So we have a committee of several people that come from a variety of backgrounds and experiences and preferences and genre, with the goal of trying to curate a summer-long concert series that touches a lot of different styles of music in an effort to program things for our community, so that we can share that with the community at large.
Yeah, that's amazing. So it's going to start, the first Sunday night is June 2nd, and it runs up through Sunday night on August 18th.
Correct.
And I believe everything starts at 7:30, is that right?
In and about, there are a couple opening acts that we're going to program this
Okay.
year from a variety of different
nice.
genres and whatnot. But yeah, so I would say check the schedule on a week-to-week basis, because we're trying some new and different things to expand the offerings within the confines of the structure that we're trying to work within.
Okay. So the website we want to send them to, Rick, is?
longspark.org.
Okay. And on that website, we're going to find out everything we need to know about what's going on, right? And some great links.
Yes.
Correct.
When in doubt, check the website.
Yes, absolutely. Well, let's start to tease everybody about some of the great acts that are going to be here. So the opening night on June 2nd,
Yes.
Monophonics?
Monophonics, yeah. This is a really interesting band, soul, funk variety. When I first heard them, I kind of felt they really harkened to Curtis Mayfield and that sort
Ooh,
of sound
yes.
and vibe and groove, and just I think they're going to be a really fun way to kick off the summer series.
Okay. And then we're following up on June 2nd with Good Shot Judy.
Yeah, high
right?
energy 11-piece swing band. They play kind of the whole Mid-Atlantic, beach scene, so you could find them at all the hot spots, down along the coast, and they were thrilled to come and share what they do with us. So dance band, high energy, classics. So I think they'll be really fun offering.
And there is a dance floor down there. And I know
Correct.
people do use that too. So
Correct.
they are welcome to use that and bring along the whole family. Right, Rick? I mean, this is what's important about this. This is a family affair.
It's great to come out to the park, you listen to the music, and a reminder, our concerts are free for you to attend.
Yeah, they are. But we will take donations, and we'll get into more of that as well. June 16th, what's this?
Snack Time, 7-piece street band. So I think the roots of this we're all familiar. Started, New Orleans. You'll find tubas, trumpets, trombones. This group is out of Philadelphia, and again, just another fun, high energy, offering. Something that is you're probably not going to find in the mainstream, but if you any big city, you're going to see a really good street band.
Yeah, I love this already. I mean, I'm like planning this in my head. So June 23rd.
Carolyn Wonderland, blues, straight up blues, guitar, fantastic performer. She's just wonderful and very very much in the blues tradition.
Yeah, and I think this is going to each concert brings different people, but it also exposes those people that might not have been exposed to certain types of music. They might go, hey.
Thank you for saying that, because we spend a lot of time curating and trying to find those offerings that you may not recognize the name or you may not be familiar with, but you can trust that you're going to come out and go, that's some real talent there,
Yes.
Yeah, and I may not know the songs, but man, that was really, enjoyable. So it's really, exposure to maybe something that you've never heard before, but you're going to walk away going, wow, that was something.
Yeah, and I think it's for all ages too, don't you, Rick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything from the young kids to the old folks, everybody can come out and enjoy something out of the concert series.
And I have seen some animals there as well, too. So,
Plenty of dogs and frisbees.
plenty of dogs and frisbees, and there are food trucks there too, so you don't have to go hungry.
Correct.
Yep.
And you can really make it a day too. So after we have Carolyn Wonderland on the 30th of June,
Classic.
this
The
is a
stalwart.
classic,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of people look forward to the U.S. Army Band. They've been with us for a number of years. fireworks, the whole offering. I know, Rick, you know probably better than anybody that people are setting their blankets out early in the day, staking claim to their spots.
Yeah.
Our largest offering in terms of the 4th of July holiday, and actually for the entire series.
Yeah,
Yep.
Pershing Zone, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and that one I believe starts at 8 o'clock, right? Because we've got the fireworks. I
Yeah,
think.
that, and also, by that time of year, the sun's just starting to drop
Yeah.
down, and it can be brutal for some musicians.
Right.
So try to put that many classically trained musicians on
Yeah.
the stage, and it's
Yeah.
we need to be
So-
careful of instruments and
Yeah.
all kinds of other
But
things.
don't show up at 8 o'clock and expect to park in the park.
Good
Right,
point.
that
Really
just
good
won't
point.
happen. So yeah,
Come early.
Plan early too. The sound is amazing there. When you look at that, and you look at the amphitheater, and you look at the bank and how you can spread out. I mean, I really think there isn't a bad place. It depends upon how you want to hear this and how you want to experience it. Wouldn't you
It's a
agree?
really great point, because you can, if you want to be fully engaged and upfront the action, you can do that without ear-splitting sound. And then if you want to take a more laid-back approach, have some conversation with friends, have a
Yep.
picnic up on the hill, it can also be a nice really backdrop to
Yep.
a gathering.
Yeah, you can find your spot, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And some people, I think, do come back to the same spots each week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they definitely.
And they get angry if you're in their spot.
Yeah, that's right. So beware, right?
prepared.
I always like right by the sound booth, but that's just me too.
Yeah.
Okay, July 14th. Well, actually, no, the 7th.
7th.
Let's hit the 7th first. The night in Nashville.
Night in Nashville. This is something we've been brewing for a couple of years and trying to get more of the showcase style of approach. So one of our committee members has some deep roots and connections to artists in the Nashville area, and we're bringing up 3 different performers: Jeff Cohen, Rhett Cherokee, and the Cloves. And the goal is boom, 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 3 offerings,
Oh,
1
wow.
show. This show's going to start a little earlier, so you definitely want to check the website.
Okay.
Check everything out. And I think this will provide really interesting variety within the Nashville sort of scene
yeah.
or sound.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So then on July 14th.
Yes, Mark Broussard. This is one of our marquee acts this season. From the Bayou, singer-songwriter, Americana, well-known. He's probably one of our widest known, acts in terms of people that are that listen to WXPN or familiar with
Okay.
adult album alternative or singer-songwriters. So he's
Okay.
heavily decorated and just a wonderful performer.
Yeah. Once again, this another great musician that's
Yeah.
going to be here. The 21st of July.
Yeah, Ramon Chicharron. So one of the things we're always trying to program is, outside of your standard rock, blues, funk, soul, and so
Right.
forth, world music, world beat, something that draws
Yes.
influences from a variety of different areas. And Ramon Chicharron hits that, Canadian-based but multi-instrumentalist, Latin, Caribbean, Afro-Cuban, just a melting pot of wonderful sound. So this is a classic example of, I may not be familiar with the genre,
Right.
I may not be familiar with the artist, but something I think I should check out. Let me tell you, yes, you should check it out.
Yeah.
Because, hearing this in Lancaster County is just something that you're not going to hear every day, and it's a really great way to expose yourself to something new and different.
And I think there's going to be a lot of movement on the dance floor to that one, too.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
It only takes one. One person has to get on the
That's
dance
all.
floor,
You just
and then
want everybody comes.
everybody
And they're dancing, too, where we're seated as well. So
Correct.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just one great big party. July 28th, Watkins Glen Tribute.
Yeah, so this is really a great way to highlight some local and regional talent that's right here, within our own community. And paying, homage and tribute to the Summer Jam at Watkins Glen, in '73, which is, my math correct, is 50-some years ago, but it's
Yeah.
it's right around the same time frame. So, someone's filling the role of the Allman Brothers, someone's filling the role of the Grateful Dead, someone's filling the role of the band. It's just going to be awesome. It's Cordy Byron in the light, and I'm drawing a blank on the others. I'll have to get back to you with that information.
Yeah. But there's information on the website.
Correct.
So we can always
Correct.
go there.
Go to the
Correct.
website.
And what's great about it, too, and I've gone in there, too, you can hit on the website for the artist, and you can go directly to their website. You can check out what they're doing and find out more about them.
Correct.
So you can kind of prepare yourself or psych yourself up for it.
Like I should have been prepared to know.
Well, no,
which
you're good.
artist.
You're good. You're good. We know where to send everybody,
There
right?
we go.
Let's see. On August 4th, what do we have?
The gospel soul sounds of the sensational Barnes Brothers. These guys gave up a pretty cool opportunity at a highly respected performance venue to come and play for us on this date because we asked first. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, really cool. These guys are definitely worth checking out. So, again, another name that you're not going to know, but
Okay.
I think you're just going to be blown away by.
So Gospel Souls Blues Duo. Okay.
Yeah, the full band, but it's
But they're the feature.
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
right.
The two brothers are the feature, and just
Yeah.
one of those. I wasn't even familiar with them. Someone brought them in. You watch like 30 seconds of a YouTube clip and go, oh yeah, we have to bring these guys here.
Yeah. That had to have been fun.
Oh,
Doing this.
that's half the fun of being on the committee. Just
Yeah.
going, because you have so many people that have different backgrounds and they're bringing different things that all of us aren't familiar with.
Yeah.
All in the spirit of just trying to share it with our community.
Yeah. You discover a lot.
You do.
And we're going to discover a lot by attending this too. We've got two more to talk about. We're going
Perfect.
to talk about the art festival, and we're going to talk about some other things that you really need to know, but it's right after this. So stay with us. You're watching Lancaster Community TV, LCTV 66. And we are back talking about the Longs Park Summer Music Series brought to you by Longs Park Amphitheater Foundation. We're still with Rick. We're still with Tony. We've got two more shows that we want to talk about. One is on August 11th. Tell me about that.
Yeah, the U.S. Air Force Band, Max Impact. So this is the professional performing group of the U.S. Air Force, and they're your classic variety band. Playing rock, country, pop. You'll find them at the Daytona 500. You'll find them in Washington, playing for events with dignitaries and things like that, and you're basically touring the country as a public gesture for what the armed forces
Wow.
do. Ironically, there's 4 members in the band that have county roots.
Is that right?
Yeah, and they number of them went to Lebanon Valley College, got their degrees, pursued things, and then went through a very rigorous audition process to actually make this band.
Wow.
And so we've been trying to get them back for a couple years because the band is really good, provides a really wide offering for people that see them, and just the fact that 4 of our own from this neck of the woods auditioned and actually made this ensemble.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be exciting to have
We're
them
going to
here.
have some people from home down
Yeah.
for that one, aren't we?
Homecoming, for sure.
Homecoming
Yep.
for sure. And then on August 18th, I know you're really excited about this
Della
too.
Mae,
Dan. Yeah.
Grammy-nominated all-female bluegrass band in the tradition. It's about as down home as you can get, and they're phenomenal. The harmonies, just the musicianship is just going to be something to see.
Okay. Wow. I'm excited. How about you, Rick?
I'm excited. I'll be there.
You'll be there. That's right. You will be there full force. Well, there are some things that we want everybody to know about these free concerts. It does cost to bring them. Give us some insight into that.
So it's free to attend, but it costs a lot of money to hire all these bands, bring them in, do the sound, all those things. So the Longs Park Amphitheater Foundation is in fundraising mode year-round. We get a lot of corporate underwriters, individual underwriters. We also have membership categories that we're kind of developing right now. Go to our website if you'd like to donate to us and help out with this, because it really does cost a lot of money to put all these things on.
Yeah.
We have different membership categories. You get a few perks with some of them,
Yeah.
like easier parking and some things like that. So check that out on the website. The other thing is, at the end of the summer, we have the Longs Park Art Festival. And that there is an admission to attend, and the profits from that also help to fund the music all summer long.
Wow. And I think, is this year 47 for
This
that?
is year 47.
Wow. That's
So that
amazing.
concert series doesn't exist without the efforts that the art festival,
Yeah.
puts on. We can't do it without.
Well,
them.
it's an amazing art festival. I mean, it's well known throughout the country, right, Rick?
It is. This year we had 740 artists apply from all
Wow.
over the country, from which 200 are invited to be at the show. We have a jury, which is made up of artists who have done the show in the past, and they go through and look at every application, the images that the artists submit, and score them, and the best scores get to come.
Yeah.
We've got artists coming from 33 states this year.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, and the other thing to keep in mind is about 10% of the show are artists from central Pennsylvania. So
Okay.
we don't totally neglect the
Right.
local area, but
Right.
we have national artists and craftspeople from across the country that just have wonderful works to show.
And this year, the festival is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, August 30, 31, and September 1st, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you can buy single day or whole...
You can buy single day tickets, or you can buy ticket good for the whole weekend at
Yeah.
a reduced price.
Which-
And you can buy those now on our website. Go
Yes.
to longspark.org.
Okay, as we keep saying, don't forget
Get your
that
tickets
website.
early. In fact, there's a little bit of a discount until the beginning of July if you want to
Okay.
get your tickets
All
early.
right. Well, the thing with this too is you can make this a whole day affair because there's food trucks, there's a pub. What else? Yeah.
Well, there's the artists. There's a variety of food. We haven't gotten all those people finalized yet, but we're working on it. And then we do have pubs that we as an organization run, and we have a variety of locally brewed alcoholic beverages and wines and things of that type. So good place to just come, enjoy it, but also a place to come find some art that you want to take home, you want to love it, you want to live with it.
Well, you know what? I feel inspired when I go. And what's great about this show is it's intimate enough that you can talk to the artists.
Yes.
And that I love. So rain or shine, it's great, and I've been there in both. You know,
You're diehard.
you know, seriously, I've
Please,
I've
no rain this year.
No, I've worn the garbage bag over my head, and walked around
Yep.
and talked. But it is such an inspiration to be there with the art and to be able to communicate and bring along your young people too, and introduce them to things that they might not have experienced. Right?
Right. And there are some things that will appeal to the young kids too at the show.
Yep. Because I know I found a few things there too.
I love what you said,
Tony?
Rick. Inspire the community, and what a great way to sort of summarize the totality of what we do with the music and the fine art. And it's just a wonderful melting pot, of offerings that again are all curated for the community out of the good graces of our donors and whatnot. So
Yeah, it really is.
even if you're at a concert, if you drop $20 in while you're out there,
Right.
that helps offset a lot
Absolutely.
of cost. And I don't know many places you can find 12 concerts for $20.
No,
or,
you can't.
Or 50 or whatever you
Right.
can give. Yeah.
And that is something that's done at the concerts. It's free to attend.
Correct.
But there is a bucket that goes around if you feel so inclined to actually move. And
They
isn't
even
there,
have QR codes and all kinds
Yeah,
of good things
you
to
can do it
donate
that way.
electronically as well.
isn't there a merchandise tent too?
Yeah, the merchandise tent is usually a function of what the bands are offering and,
Yes,
and
and that's when you
support
can
of
go
them.
check that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, on the art festival, another thing we're doing this year, we've upped it a little bit. If you are age 20 or under, it's free to come to the art festival.
Oh, that's cool.
We want to encourage the younger folks to come and fall in love with things. They may not have a lot
Wow.
of money to buy things yet, but someday they will. And we want them to find out that this is a place they can find something that they really want to live with.
Yeah. I like how you do the up and coming emerging artists too.
Yes.
I think that's important. Address a little bit about that.
So we have an emerging artist program, and they are juried separately from the other artists. So it is really for people who are starting out doing this as a career. Some of them are young folks just out of school or recently out of school. Some of them are people that have retired from a corporate job and decided they want to become an artist and sell their work and that kind of thing. So we accept both types of emerging artists.
Okay.
And I think we have about 8 this year,
All right.
a variety of media and that type of thing. So,
Yeah.
but we showcase them. It's a way for them to kind of get their feet wet, mentor a little bit with some established artists, and learn what's involved in doing this whole
Yeah.
thing.
Be a part of it. Yeah.
Well, if you're under 20, what a great way to come see an outdoor museum
I
and
think
just
so.
expose yourself
Yeah.
to the things that you're seeing, even if
Yeah.
you're not, compelled to buy. That's really, really awesome.
Yeah, I think that's just amazing. So if we go to longspark.org, we're going to find out everything we need to know about the summer music series and everything we need to know about the artists. I think you're going to have them all featured in there as well.
We will have the artists listed probably in mid-July. We
Okay.
don't have them up yet. The jurying took place, the invitations went out, and we're waiting for all the artists to commit before
Right.
we start posting
No,
them.
that makes
and
sense.
that takes a little time to get them to all do it.
Yeah. I think we also need to promote the fact that you need sponsors. And corporate sponsors are necessary, and you've got some great ones, but you'll take more, won't
We'll
you?
take more, either for the art
Always.
festival or for the summer music or for both.
Yep. So how do we go about doing that? We find you on the web, or
Find us on the web. You can contact our office, and we'll follow up with you, that type of thing.
yeah.
Or just drop a check in the mail.
Yeah.
Our address is right there.
Absolutely.
Or pick
So,
up the
as,
phone
so
and
as an
call.
independent person, you can do that. So here's my question to you, Rick. You've been known to buy some things that are pretty big at the art show, haven't you?
Yeah.
Are you looking for something big again that's going to be hard to get home?
Oh, I don't know. It depends what I find and fall in love with. But yes, I have been known to get some things that were a little hard to get home.
Yes.
That's the other thing is when the public does come, if they buy something larger, we do have some golf carts and things that we can take it out to the parking lot for you to help you get it out of the
Yes,
park.
they can help
So,
you move things. I've seen it,
Yep.
and I've also used it
Yep.
because I just have to have
This
this
big
really
painting.
big. Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Because it just pulls me in. That's what's so exciting about it. I mean, I find myself even going home and changing around what I'm doing in my house because I brought another piece home or something. It's just so inspiring
Yeah.
just to be there and even just to walk around, but of course to purchase the art and take it with you. So thank you for everything that you do because this is a big benefit to all of us in the community to enjoy the music throughout the summer, to enjoy the art at the end of the summer, and to let it inspire us all year.
Well, thank you for being a megaphone to help broadcast
Yes.
this
Yes,
so that we
thank
can get the
you.
word out.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, our pleasure. Definitely our pleasure. Final thought, Rick? Everybody come out?
Everybody should come out. The other thing I want to say is, we have a big committee that helps put all this together, a good, hardworking board. Also, the staff at Longs Park, the city park staff does a great job in supporting us with all these activities.
Final thought, Tony.
Take a chance on a Sunday night concert. I mean,
Yeah.
you may not know the band or the artist, and just come, and I think you'll be surprised by what you hear and see. So,
Yeah, I think so too. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you at Longs Park. I'm Diane Dayton, and remember, look behind the lines. You might be surprised what you find.